show up like now. I didn't even like, I feel like you would interview other girls and they would look so on, or like they would have their extensions and I don't know. But I just literally did my makeup right before this. And sometimes I wish I was more aware of looking really awesome, because when I do really take care of myself, I could look really awesome. And sometimes when I don't care, I just look cute. or not awesome. But yeah, I don't have a good, I guess you would say this side because the hair goes like this, so it's like, so that, I guess that side. Some people say like Mariah Carey, Jennifer Love Hewitt thing going on, but I don't know.
Do you have a favorite book?
See, I'm so bad at these best of questions. Do you have a favorite? Because I don't really. And sometimes I read books and I forget what they're called and like the. Oh, you know what? Actually, book really changed. All right, this is one book that stands out in my life, even though it's not like award winning or anything or Pulitzer Prize or Oprah's Book Club. What the hell should I do with my life? This book. I read it when I was in Vegas, and this was my first job out of college, and I was an associate producer on the show. It was kind of that turning point. They were letting me do on-air stuff, and at that point I was like, do I need to pursue production or on-air? And I read this book, and I remember crying. It sounds really emotional after reading it, because it's all about this guy who followed all these different people at different times in their lives. You know, someone was 6 years old and literally decided to make a switch because their heart told them to, and how their life was that much richer because of it. And they ended up being successful because it was just, they were following their heart. And that book really touched on something for me. And it's a really awesome book. I swear, for anyone counting in Hollywood where I think you're pushed into things, or you're not sure if you're in the right field or you're following your heart, that it's not cheesy even. Like, it's actually a really interesting book. And it's these stories that are just incredible about people that overnight became just really successful, or not even overnight, over years, because they just were doing what they loved doing. And it was just part of what they were doing was part of their life. They weren't working to live, they were living to work. Is that, yeah. And I think that, I mean, unfortunately, not a lot of people do that. And because with the economy these days, I mean, it's not like you can. We need money to survive. But I think if you could find something you truly like, you can make it a success. If you really believe in it, and it's just like who you are, it's in your heart. So that's a book I really, really resonated for me.